Yeah, Charles, this is Matt in Michigan. I got the last jury trial I had was a disaster. The jury was as dumb as a box of rocks, and they didn't even understand basic issues. And what the jury, if you're representing yourself, you really, I will say this, I almost had a jury find me not guilty about 15 years ago. Notice I said almost. I had 4 not guilty votes, and 2 weren't sure, and when they started asking more questions, the whole gang found me guilty. But when you get a jury today, first of all, like somebody told me, God, 40 years ago, anybody that has any brains or savvy, they get the hell off the jury. They figure out some ways they don't have to serve. So you're left with the maybe 10% of people that want to be there for the right reasons, and the other ones are just too stupid to get off of it. Or maybe they just want to get out of work, or whatever the reason is. But they are, if you're representing yourself, once again, they're not tuned into you. They're you're an oddball because they're not used to seeing somebody represent themselves. And you're not going to get what you think you're going to get with that. You're going to wind up, in fact, I've talked to a lawyer that I know well enough to where he's going to be honest with me, to where he says that now what a lot of the attorneys are doing is they don't want a jury trial. Even the defendants, it's like normally the defendant would, in a criminal case, would want a jury trial. And now it's like, no, we want a judge trial, because they're just going, these juries are going like all across the board with stuff. And again, it comes back to the intelligence level. And I can't believe it. The ones that this is a real estate matter that I was involved in. And what happened was that they were so stupid that after the trial, I was able to talk to 2 of them. And they said, you were doing fine until you brought this up. And we thought that it was about redeeming a house. And they said, well, you redeemed these other ones, but you didn't redeem the one that was the subject of this case. And it's like, you dumb idiot. It's like, I can't redeem the one that's the subject of this case because they didn't want me to. And the ones I redeemed, I didn't do it right away anyway. They didn't understand the process. So it was just for want of a better phrase, it was a clusterfuck. So you really don't want you're not going to get, how many people are on this call tonight? There were 7 when I called in, and you're just not going to, we had a hard time educating us, let alone going ahead and trying to get the average citizen to realize what's going on, because they've been brainwashed and conditioned so bad. And that's evidenced by all of them that are following these stupid lockdown orders. And I don't know if I brought it up on this call or not, but last March, when this lockdown went into effect, I live in an area that a mile or so from me is a very, very busy intersection. If it's Friday about 5, 6 o'clock, you are not going to cross that street. And I ride a bicycle. You're not going to cross the street with your bike. You're going to have to it's going to take quite a while to get across it. And when this lockdown was going on, I could have done donuts in the middle of the intersection with my bike and nobody would have hit me. So you've got all these idiots that are brainwashed by the media, and our enemy is the government, obviously, the way it's set up, because it can't be used right, because they set it up so it can't be used right. But one of our other enemies is the media. And until that is switched around and these people aren't fed all this hooey, then we've got quite a long road to hoe.